Oh, good day everyone. Sir Kevin here again. I'm working safer at home. And welcome again to our new discussion and a new topic for our marketing management subject. And today we'll be discussing about pricing. Subsequent to this session, we talk about the market segmentation and target marketing strategies, and as well as we walk through the product strategies and managing the product life cycle. So, as a marketing manager, you need to decide with the pricing. How how marketing managers decide for the pricing? What are the factors that contributes to the pricing? So in your economics, you got to think about using the ceteris paribus concept that if everything is held constant, pag mataas ang presyo, konti ang demand, and also pag mababa yung presyo, mataas ang demand, no? But that is whenever all things and all other factors are held constant. So we're talking about there as part of the convenience goods, no? So today we'll be discussing some other factors and some other reasons that affects the pricing and also the demand for a product. Okay, so let's walk through our um, objectives for this session. So first is you're able to identify three major pricing strategies, and you can able to discuss the importance of understanding customer value perceptions, company cost, and competitor strategies when setting prices. No? So there are factors that whenever you set price, hindi lang basta-basta lang yan. Number two, identify and define the other important internal and external factors affecting a firm's pricing decisions. Number three is to describe the major strategies for pricing imitative and new products. Explain how companies find a set of prices that maximize the profits from the total product mix. When was that? Uh, Discuss how companies adjust their prices to take into account different types of customers and situations. And lastly is discuss the key issues related to initiating and responding to price changes. So nearly we'll be digging it technically, no? So let's start. So there's a basic difference between price and value. So how are they different? No? So this is what I've mentioned earlier that some other products are not affected by that concept that whenever prices goes up, demand goes down. No, so there are products that are not affected with that. So cutting cost in tough economic times isn't always the answer. Companies should sell value, not price. No, there are products that if you cut prices, hindi pagtitiwalaan yan. No? Because one factor there, di ba, nabanggit ko kanina that there are other factors aside from pricing, no, that contributes to the reason why consumers purchase products. So isa lang consideration yung price. No, so given that idea, so hindi basta-basta that you can apply this cutting cost, no? At so many instances yes, but in some instances no. Okay, so your price reductions can, number one, the result of price reduction is your profit will be cut and initiate price war. Of course, if you are competing with the existing competitors, of course, it's a good thing that you cut prices. But no, one effect of price reduction is it may cheapen perception of the brand quality. 'Di ba? Whenever exclusive brands binababa yung price ng product nila, people might think no that's part of their consumer behavior na baka bumaba yung quality. No? At parang binibigyan ng uh, discount or clearance sales. No? Or about baka nalulugi na sila. So it may affect the behavior. No? So marketers should strive to convince consumer that price is justified by the value provided. So it's not just about the price. It's what customers can get from the product. No? That means no the quality, the benefits is tantamount to the price. No? Kumbaga, your price is just a measurement of at some point it's the cost. But in reality, it's not just about the cost. It's the total experience and the total satisfaction that they can get from the product. No? Okay. So, what is a price? So, when we define price, when we narrowly define this, price is the amount of money charged for a product or service. So, magkano yung binabayad? So, probably in a customer perspective, ito yung binabayad ko. But if we really that describe or define what's the meaning of price. Price is the sum of all the values that consumers give up in order to gain the benefits of having or using the product or services. Remember, customers just do not purchase products because it's cheap or mura siya, no? But as a broader perspective, customers purchase this product not just with the cost, but also, no, but also with all of the benefits that they can get from the product, no? So yun yung yung broader definition of the value, no? Okay, so that can be translated into the price, no? Okay, so factors to consider when you setting price, napakarami niyan. But first, sinasabi ko lagi ito, that customer perceptions of values. No demand exists above price ceilings. So, what was that? No? Ano yung makukuha ko? That's the perception of value. No? And then number two is other internal and external considerations. So, your marketing strategies. What are your marketing objectives and mixes? Nature of the market and demand, competitors, strategies and prices, no? And then the product cost in particular. No profits are available below the price floor. So, of course, you're considering the costs whenever you set price. Magkano yung ginastos mo on produce or manufacturing that product, and also part of there is the administrative costs and selling cost of the product. No? Of course, ayaw mo naman na mag-price ka ng sobrang babat na wala ka nang kikitain. That's the reason why you cannot just cut cost because it's needed by the competition, or this is how market perceives the value of your certain product. No, so this is the challenge for marketers, that you're able to balance these factors, no, considering these factors, particularly the type of brand and this segment that you are targeting. So please remember that, no? So these are your major pricing strategies. First, the customer value-based pricing. As mentioned earlier, no, it's the customer's perception of value, no? When you set price based on buyer's perception of value rather than the seller's cost. So paano ba 'yon? You don't focus on computing the costs, no, and then put markup in there. No, in customer value based pricing, no, you get to think about how much customers are willing to pay or think that this product worth, no, para bilhin nila, no, o magkano nila bibilhin yan. So setting prices based on the buyer's perception of value rather than the seller costs. Now, we also have what we call cost-based pricing. Ito yung kabaligtaran ng kanina, na nakakabanggit ko lang. That cost-based pricing is setting prices based on the cost of production, distributing, and selling product at a fair rate of return. So, after computing all of your costs, so papatong ka lang ng tubo, that is cost-based pricing. And then lastly is competition-based pricing. Kailan nangyayari to? You get to price the product depending on what is the existing average or existing price range of the competition or the same market offerings present in the market. So kung ganyan ang bentahan dyan, ganyan din ibebenta yung produkto, no? So it really involves yung cost base, particularly about the internal side. The competition base talks about particularly your competition, that's external. Customer value based pricing, also external. How do customers perceive the value of the product? So Your customer value-based pricing, yun nga, price is considered along with other marketing mixes variable before the marketing program is set. So, you get to think about the customer needs and the value perceptions are assessed. The target price is based on the value perception. What can they get? No? So, we have also types of value-based pricing that we have good value pricing wherein ang ibig sabihin nito is napaperceive ng tao na sulit yung produkto o yung serbisyong binebenta. Ikalawa is the value-added pricing wherein no people whenever people purchase a product based on a price, no, at nagdagdag sila, they can get more satisfaction out of it. So that is the value added pricing. So we go now to the cost based pricing. Cost based pricing is cost set the floor for the price that the company can charge. At the very least, no, one of your objectives is para makilala and ma-release yan sa market, no, for awareness. So some marketers and decision makers, no, put the minimal profit outside of that cost para also to impress people, no, sa klase ng produkto mo, lalo na kung convenience goods yan. So um, you just think about that price price should still be affordable. So, yun yung kino-consider mo. No? So, that's the cost-based pricing, or at the very least, no, you don't think about the market, the competition, no? So, you think about the profit, no, na ipapatong mo dun sa produkto. So, that's cost-based pricing. So, this is a product-driven, so rather than value-driven. So, magkano ginastos ko sa product, lalagyan ko ng tubo, no? So, ganun 'yon. We have different types of cost in your economics. You have tackled this, and also if you'll be having your management, accounting, and financial management subjects, no? You'll be discussed this will be discussed the fixed cost and the variable cost. So what are the fixed costs? The costs that do not vary with production or sales level. So andyan lagi yan, no? The variable cost is that vary directly with the level of production. So whenever tumataas yung level of production, tumataas din yung cost mo, because these are cost per unit ang sabi nga ng mga layman's term. No, that ulitin ko, these are the costs incurred whenever the production levels increases, no? So pag pinagsama mo yan, that is the total cost, no? At and some other administrative cost, and yun, ipapatong mo ulit yung profit mo. So cost-based pricing, no? Your types of cost-based pricing, we have what we call the cost plus markup pricing. Yun yung pinaka basic. So you include you compute the cost, tapos you compute for the markup. So adding a standard markup to the cost of the product. Then we have what you call break-even pricing. In your economics, pag-uusapan nyo to. What is break-even pricing? No? The break-even pricing is you are computing yung total cost mo divided by the number of demand para may balik mo. Ibig sabihin, yung basehan ng presyo mo ay nakadepende sa magkano kung ilan yung saktong magiging tabla yung sa ginastos mo, no? So sa pagbebenta ng produkto mo. And then we have what we call target return pricing. So ini-include mo dun sa cost mo yung uh, what you call that? Parang nilalagay mo sa cost ng product mo or sa price ng product mo yung expected na kita mo per na para makuha mo nga yung return na hinahanap mo. So, halimbawa at the end of 3 years you need to, or you want, or part of your target is that you will be earning 3 million in particular. So that 3 million will be divided, no, into the number of products sold, no, or to be sold. Okay? So we also have what we call competition-based pricing. So kanina is cost-based. Competition-based pricing, this assumes consumer base their judgment of a product's value on the prices charged by competitors for similar products. So assessing competitors' pricing strategies. How does the firm's offering compare in terms of customer value? So tinitignan mo yung kalaban mo, how do they price, and at the very least you compete with the prices, no? Of course, there's an internal consideration there that kaya mo ba, as well as ano ba yung value nung produkto ko. So you get to think about this, no? And also the perception of people, no? So that's a competition based. You cannot go so high, no? And you cannot also go too low, no? So how strong are competitors as well? What are their pricing strategies, and what principles should guide pricing decisions relative to those of the competition? Okay? So, other factors affecting pricing decisions are, yun nga, internal factors, your overall marketing strategies, your objectives, and also your marketing mixes. Of course, it doesn't end in pricing. It doesn't end with product strategies, but also you have other activities outside of those P's. No? So, you have promotion, you have the distribution as well. So, those are also factors to consider. Also, you have the organizational considerations. No? So, what do the organization or the management think about this? Your external factors will also include your the market and the demand. No? This is based on the perception of people. Also, the economy. So, this is one unconstant things that marketers should always study. No, they need to scan the environment frequently because the economy and other external factors, no, are not constant, no, so hindi sila nag-stay na lang ng ganon, kundi through time it change. So particularly right now, pricing is a consideration because our economy is unstable, no, especially in this pandemic. So consideration talaga siya, no? So mas maraming nahihirapan, what will you do with the pricing? No? So, balik tayo sa internal. Kung makikipag-compete ako at ibababa ko yung presyo in terms of economics, what will happen to the brand? No? So, napakabigat ng decision nun. That's the marketer's dilemma in pricing. No? Especially the perceived value as well as the brand equity, no? And also the perception of customers through your brand. No? So, your internal factors is the overall marketing strategy and objectives and the marketing mix. Company must decide on its overall strategy. So, it's not just depends on the price and the competition, the cost and the competition, but there are more, no, other than that. So, pricing decisions need to be coordinated with packaging, promotion, and distribution decisions. Yes, of course, you need to consider that. And kasi nga sa packaging and the promotions, pinapakita yung mga yan. And positioning may be based on price. So, how do you position in the price? No? Sabi nga ng ilang mga idiomatic expression, you get what you pay for. No? For the customer side, ano yung perception mo sa product? It's because how they are priced and what value do they you can get from the product, no? Kanya nga ganun nagpo-position yung mga marketers or yung mga companies, no? So they are considering that, no? So there are internal factors affecting pricing and decision, the overall marketing strategy, the objectives, your target costing supports price based and positioning strategy. Pricing starts with an ideal selling price, then target cost that will ensure that the price is met. So other firms choose not to position on price or select high price strategy to enhance product prestige. But again, we go back to the value that they can get from the brand, no? So they don't just impose higher prices, but also yun nga, it's ano yung tingin nila sa product, and they develop really the product, no? And para makita nga ng tao, no? Makita nga ng tao that they can get quality, they can get more benefits on that product, at dun na-establish yung position mo sa market, no? And then yun nga, internal factors is the organizational consideration. Must decide who within the organization should set price. This will vary depending on the size and the type of company that you have. And then some firms maintain pricing departments. No, kasi nga, they need to study, especially the economy and also the segment. No, through time, this may change because of the behavior and other external considerations. That's why some companies maintain these departments. So external factors affecting pricing decisions. So the market and demand is eto nga. Appearance flexibility in setting prices varies depending on the nature of the market, no? Particularly in the market na convenience goods ang binebenta mo, and also those companies that are really volatile, ibig sabihin uh, affected by price changes. So talagang pinag-aaralan, no? So we have four types of market exist. We have pure competition, monopolistic competition, oligopolistic competition, and pure monopoly. So, as part of the external pricing decisions, aside from that economics, no, the national economy and the purchasing power, the behavior, and also the disposable income present to the families na or the household na binebentahan mo, no? Also consideration nga yung competition. So whenever there's a pure competition, no? Uh, of course, maraming kalaban, isa-summarize na lang natin 'to. Pag maraming kalaban, highly volatile yung price, it may change, and ito yung nakikita ng tao, no? Especially in the mass marketing segment wherein yung mga customer mo really are dependent with the price because they really consider pricing as a factor for purchasing, no? Pagdating mo naman sa gitna, convenience and specialty, medyo nag-iiba naman dun eh, di ba? So, whenever dumadami yung competition at nagiging consideration yung pricing, nagbabago din yung prices, no? Of course, you need to react on that market, as well as whenever you are on a monopolistic or a duopolistic, no? Uh, ikaw lang or kokonti yung present into a market, so consi- you still need the consider pricing, but whenever solo yan, uh, minsan cost based pricing strategy na lang dahil cost plus profit, because eto lang, ikaw din naman talagang binibilhan ng mga tao at wala silang ano. So again, hinati na lang natin sa dalawa. So whenever maraming competition, 'di ba? Ngayon sa sa government and in our existing internet provider competition, no? Ang sabi nila, kapag merong pumasok na bagong player, this is one internet provider, pwede magkaroon ng healthy competition wherein magbe-benefit yung mga tao dahil pwedeng bumaba yung prices because, no, maraming alternative yung tao at mafo-force yung mga existing players natin na i-consider yung pag-adjust ng prices, no? That may be happening soon, no? So external factors affecting pricing decisions are the market and the demand, then analyzing the price demand relationship. So it's the combination of the internal and the external side, no? So you consider price based on the demand relationship. So whenever maraming bumibili, no, you may consider adjusting prices. This may refer to the price elasticity of demand, no? So anong klaseng produkto 'yan? So kapag kasi bumababa yung presyo according to that theory, bumababa yung presyo, dumadami yung quantity, no, ng demand, no? So that's the price elasticity of demand. No, it refers to how responsive changes in the demand will be to a change in product. So normally this kind of product is ano, no? These kinds of products are under the convenience goods, no? Kasi nga nakadepende sa presyo ang pagbili ng tao, no? That's why it's the relationship between the price and the demand. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, there will be products na hindi sumusunod dun sa price elasticity of demand dahil ibang klaseng market sila, no? Okay? So the economy is an economic factor have a strong impact on the pricing strategy. As I mentioned with you, no? Ah, kapag tumataas yung purchasing power ng tao, dumadami yung disposable income, no? Mas marami siyang nabibili, no? Mas marami siyang nabibili. So whenever our economic position, especially here in the Philippines, ay nagiging favorable, no? Ibig sabihin, prices may be adjusted. So the recent recession has led to many consumer becoming more value conscious, no? Mas nagiging tipid yung tao or mas magiging um, um, observant sa pricing and the value proposition ng mga produkto. So, tinitingnan na nila isulit. So, pwede kang mag-adjust on because of the current economic situations. No? Some of your external factors affecting the price also includes the channel member reaction to price. Who are those? Your distributors, government, the government as well. No? Because there are certain provisions and also certain industries that may be controlled by the government laws or government policies, and also the social concerns, no? So ano ba yung mga social concerns? Anything that may be related to the society in at large, no? So right now it's a social and economic concern yung pandemic natin. So how do you deal with prices here? No, of course you as a company you need to survive, no? You need to survive with the concurring pandemic, no? So your new product pricing strategy may be, look at this, so market scheming is setting a high price for a new product to skim revenues layer by layer from those willing to pay the high price, ano? Again, for those who are willing to pay the higher price, no? And then company makes fewer but more profitable sales, no? Okay? And then when to use. Products quality and image must support its higher price. No? This is the challenge dun sa market scheming. No? Dahil it will generate income at a lower production, no? You need to make sure na quality yung product or it offers better value, no? You have that value proposition to the people, no? So cost of low volume cannot be so high, so they cancel out the benefits of higher prices, no? And the competitor should not be able to enter market easily and undercut the price. So kapag kapag merong mga competitors that maybe possibly undercut the costs, that will be a problem in your price strategy, no, sa market scheming, no? So you need to think about this, no? So we have what we call the market penetration naman. So market penetration is setting a low initial price in order to penetrate. So kung kanina is higher price kagad para mabawi mo kagad at nangyayari lang 'yun kapag wala pang tingin yung pwedeng makahabol sa inyo or make the same product at a better value, no? So the market penetration naman is they penetrate the market, setting a low initial price in order to penetrate the market quickly, no? Can attract a large number of buyers kasi nga consideration is the prices. So nagagamit mo ito is market is highly price sensitive. So low price produces more growth and cost falls as sales volume increases. Competition must be kept out of the market of the effects will be only temporary, no? So uh, what can you do as a marketer? You need to think about your product line pricing. It's just about one product, but also the value that people may get from the product line. So again, what is the product line? These are your complementing products na um, satisfying different segments or levels of customer behavior. So setting the price steps between various products in a product line based on cost differences between products, customer evaluation of different features, no, para magkaroon ng value and also alternative yung tao, no? Kasi nga kung nagtaas na ng presyo yung pinaka-highlight na product mo, of course dapat merong sumalo dun sa demand para sa mas mababang presyo o mas ibang features, no? So you also have optional product pricing, pricing optional or accessory accessory product sold with the main product, like the ice maker with the refrigerator. No? Excuse. Then you can do captive product pricing. What is captive product pricing? Your pricing products depending on the main product. So pricing products that must be used with the main product. So uh, you are strategizing the prices in accordance with the bait product o yung mura yung product pero yung bala niya hindi, parang ganon. And the vice versa or the other way around, no? Pwedeng mahal yung product pero mura naman yung mga ibang ano. So that's the captive product pricing, no? Ibig sabihin inaabsorb yung ibang cost doon, no? Then byproduct pricing is pricing by products in order to make the main product's price more attractive. Example of that is the wood byproducts used to create useful chemicals. And then product bundle pricing, eto na, combining several products and offering the bundle at a reduced price. So it's combination of the product strategy, the price strategy, as well as the promotion strategy. No, that you are combining several products and offering bundles at a reduced price. No? So yun nga, combo meals. No? People might think that eto masulit to kasi maraming sama-sama, no? Uh, Nasa isang plate na lahat, that's a combo meal. Pero at some point you get to think about this. So you save something pero mas konti naman pala yung serving. No, you might think you might observe those kind of strategies, no? Again, with those fast food strategies, pricing strategies, you you may able to realize that uh, price is a consideration para sa marami kapag kumakain sila, no? So yung sulit and the bundles, no? So you may also adjust prices, no? Price adjustment strategies. You have discount and allowance pricing, segmented pricing, psychological, promotional, geographic, dynamic, and international. So how do you deal with this? So you make price strategy adjustments, discounts, cash, quantity, functional, or seasonal. So there must be an applicable discount to that. Again, what's the difference between discounts and allowances? So discounts are deducted to the final purchase, no? Allowances naman dito yung binibigay mo naman sa mga sales force promotion mo, mga nagbebenta, no? Ikaw naman nagpapasok, hindi dinadagdagan mo yung value para sa kanila, no? Not to bawasan naman yung price. Okay? So you can also do segmented pricing adjustment strategy, selling a product or service at two or more prices where the difference in price is not based on the difference in cost, but the difference between the customer segment or the product form or location-based or time-based pricing. O, ito kasi aside na yung pricing mo ay nakadepende sa group of people, not with the cost. Okay? Sa group of people na binebentahan mo. Kasi iba't iba sila ng perceived value, remember? No? Okay? So, iba't iba sila ng tingin that what they can get from the product. So, there's also psychological pricing. Considers the psychology of prices and not simply the economics. The price is used to say something about the product. Price can often influence perceptions of quality, as mentioned in our first slides. No, and reference prices are important. No, so your basis of your pricing, no, it affects thinking of people. No, some of these are um, the perception of the value, no? Whenever you price something, no, a product na medyo mababa, no, people think of this that it might be a lower quality. There will be segments or groups that may perceive this well dahil Dahil, of course, the kind of segment that they are catering, of course, are those people na talaga nakikimura. No? So, that's psychological pricing. So, you have also promotional pricing wherein sabi ko nga, this is a combination of product and also the price as well as the promotional strategy. Wherein you get to deal with the adjusting the prices because you want an objective. No? You have an objective, short-term objective. No? And then discounts, special event pricing, cash rebates, low interests, no? Longer warranties and free maintenance, no? Yung iba installments, no? And then geographical pricing is depending sa saan mo siya binebenta, no? Nangyayari to sa mga international products, no? So iba yung pricing niya sa Amerika, iba yung pricing nila dito, iba yung pricing nila sa ibang bansa. Anong reason bakit iba-iba sila ng pricing? No, syempre kasali din yung yung mga trade policies ng iba't ibang bansa, no? And then also the cost absorption of the freight or yung gastos sa pag-ship ng mga produkto, no? And also taxes, no? Taxes and other considerations, no? Then, your dynamic pricing is adjusting prices continually to meet the characteristics and need of individual customers and situations. No? This includes, uh, kumbaga, strategies that are flexible, no? Flexible at meets different situation. No? So that's the dynamic pricing. Ibig sabihin nito, volatile yung klase ng segment na binebentahan nila. And that's why they also need to adjust from time to time. Also, we have international pricing. Adjusting prices for international markets requires consideration of many factors as mentioned. No? Kanina I mentioned the geographical pricing that may be related to international pricing. So, kung local naman for the geographical pricing, iba yung price mo dito sa Pampanga, iba yung price mo sa Metro Manila and the like. So, because of the some other considerations, no? Sabi nga ng mga patalastas kapag fast food yan or other products, no? Nakikita mo sa asterisk as disclaimer of part of their advertisement is uh, the how prices may vary because there are considerations for pricing the products. No? So, factors influence international pricing includes the economic conditions, yan, the competitive situations, presence of international competitors, laws and regulations, development of wholesaling and retailing systems, then consumer perceptions and preferences, laging nandyan yan, different marketing objectives, and of course, hindi ka pwede mag-price ng mas mababa because of the incurred cost from manufacturing and distributing the product at the very least. No? So, price changes is price cuts may be initiated due to sobrang capacity. No? Pwede ka magbaba ng presyo, sobrang capacity. Falling demand in face of strong competitive price or weakened economy, of course. Kailangan may babayan lalo na kung natatalo ka because of the competition. And attempt to dominate the market through a lower cost. No? Of course, that's market penetration because you want to get the broader scope, and for you to get the broader scope, that's mass targeting, no? That's mass market segmentation. Lumalawak yung scope mo at for you to able to get those, no? Of course, consideration yung price na napakarami doon sa nasa babang klase na segment, no? So, price increase can greatly improve profits, no? And may be initiated due to cost inflation. Tumataas yung price ng bilihin because of one, that's economic problem that's caused by inflation, no? And over demand naman, that happens in economics wherein mas mataas yung demand kaysa supply. That's why many of those manufacturers or those um, uh, producers, no, ay nagtataas ng presyo, no? Yun nga, they award those to those market that has those um, higher purchasing power, no? And then market should avoid price gouging, no? And then responses to price change, buyer's reaction to price change, no? Ano yung tingin ng tao, paano yun sila nag-react, no? Competitor reaction to price changes, how do also your competitions react to this? Firms responses to price changes by competition, reduce price to match competition, as mentioned earlier, no? If you want to compete, no, especially kung malaki na yung nagiging market ng kalaban, raise the perceived value of its offer, improve quality and increase price, and also launch a low price fighting brand, no? Then public policy and pricing, pricing within channel levels. There's a price fixing and predatory pricing, no? So there are fixed pricing sa different levels, but also there's a predatory pricing, no? They want to be dominant with the channel, no? Pricing across channel levels is maybe price discrimination, no, and retail price maintenance, no, and deceptive pricing, no. This happened because of what some other companies are doing, no. So that's it, no. I hope that you've learned about considering factors affecting these prices, and again, pricing depends on the perceived value, the brand equity, economic reason. So maraming nakaka-contribute. So you cannot just price and decide right away that if you want to gain more profit and you want to gain more customers, it might be a primary consideration, but it's not all the time that we consider price cuts, because you need to balance everything, no? So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that I might see you onto the next one. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time.